And the kick bounces out of bounds. They will not get the onside attempt, but they will draw a flag. Here's a give to Washington. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Throwing, Williams. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Big play coming here. The last thing you want to do is squander this type of field position on the opening drive. Third down from the gun. Williams fires to the tight end. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
Well, I know there's a lot of people out there thinking, hey, it's third down, you got to throw to the sticks here, but I like the call getting the drag. You get the catch, he advances it a little bit, doesn't quite pick it up, but now you've set up fourth and short, and you've got to think on offense, you've got to play somewhere that can go pick up this first down.
They get him on the ground, but not before he keeps his opening drive alive with a fourth down conversion.
Well, you're seeing analytics become a bigger part of college football each and every year, and there is a good example of it. Opening drive of the game, you're across the 50, fourth down, and it says run the ball and go for it. Even if you don't get it, your opponent's going to have to drive a ways. There's still a lot of football left to play. Hindsight's always 20/20, but that was an excellent decision by the head coach.
And what a job by the defense, seeing the quarterback throw the football, break on the football, no space allowed. As soon as he catches it, defender meet ball carrier and gets him on the ground.
Time to change now on second and long. Finding open, maybe a crease. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
I think the toss does a really good job of getting the football on the edge quickly. You know, you toss it out there to the running back, you better block the defensive end. That's priority number one. Good job blocking the defensive end, get a nice positive game on the toss.
They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. They've already converted once on fourth down on this drive. They are unafraid to make everywhere four-down territory. Trying to do it on the ground. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number one. It was priority number one. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense is doing exactly what they say.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Washington. I can hear the defensive coordinator in the next booth yelling, wrap up! You have to wrap up!
Bring your feet, 4 points of contact. You hear all those stuff from your defensive coaches. But you know what? Sometimes the guy's just better than you. He makes a play and gets in the end zone.
A rather inauspicious start with the kickoff out of bounds and great field position for this offense. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires on the move. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. The handoff to Johnson. A 3-yard gain there. It'll be 3rd and 7. The Bearcats want to move quickly. Looking to throw, it's French. Shoots it to the left. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down.
And the offense gets pretty lucky there. 3rd down in your own end. You're throwing to try to get the first. That ball just a little bit late, and as a result, they're lucky that wasn't a pick 6.
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. The quick out. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
The Bearcats have it with a 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
The play action fake. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Got a man, it's Gibson. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
When you're throwing these comeback routes, man, the timing has got to be so good between the two of them because you know the ball is going to be in the air a long time. You can't throw it late. It's going to get picked. That time, really nice job getting it out early, and the receiver doing a nice job on his route so that the ball was right on him as soon as he turned ready.
1st down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
The Bearcats used the first of their 3 timeouts. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. They'll give it to him again. Might have a chance. Headed to the end zone. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats!
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise on the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He shows you all of his ability on that TV.
Setting up for the extra point and the top. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. He'll bring it back looking for help. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Huskies offense out there and ready to go. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Trying to move them on the counter. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Well, it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. The run inside. It's Washington. At the 40, there he goes. Open field on the right. Brought down after the huge gain. Gets this offense set up at the 27. After that huge play, they've now got it inside the 30. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Worked it down to the 22-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that upthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because it
could be an out. It's a fumble on the play. He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were...
Touchdown, Huskies! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
This offense needed a big play, and that is the guy that they need to go to help create a spark on offense. Awesome job.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll leave it with him. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. The Bearcats moving quickly to the line. Trying play action. Under fire. Picked off. What a play to set him up. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
Slithers into space. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. And the Huskies come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll keep it on the ground. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. He's got enough, and it'll be a 1st down for Washington.
Hard-earned yards, man. You got to get these first downs any way you can. And sometimes it's not going to be easy, and you can't just do it conventionally handing it off. This offense is going to have to be creative. Football is a game of inches, and you've just got to find the angle.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Huskies. Great job by the back on the option.
Anytime the pitch man is able to score on these option-type plays, there has to be great blocking downfield by the wide receiver. That was absolutely textbook, and that's what allowed the running back to go score.
And he makes the extra point. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Back to pass, it's French. Got a man, it's Grover. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Clock's running and they'll try to get to the line, warp speed for 2nd down. Off the play fake.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
Who needs a 2-minute offense? When you're this explosive, this offense creates the big play, completely flips the field position right away, now in a position to go ahead and score points before the half.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Unloads to the wideout. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged out of the air. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch. That's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit. But they've got to cap this off now with a touchdown cut into their opponent's lead.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. To the air. It's French. This time he's got his man. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Washington stops the clock and uses its first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Wants to throw on first down. Takes a hit as he fires. Firing to the right, complete. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on first and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
They give him the rock again on second and goal. Trying to find the end zone, and he's not going to make it as this defense is making it tough. Keeping it on the ground on third and goal. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
Timeout, Cincinnati.
This defense trying to stand tall on fourth and goal from the 2. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. He's looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. It's incomplete, and the defense makes a stop and gets the football back. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Going to the running game. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Washington ready to kick off to start this second half. Looking for blockers. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Cincinnati brings its offense onto the field. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one, put your best plays together, start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll give it to Johnson. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. And the Bearcats will hustle to the line. Looking to throw, it's French. Makes the grab on the left. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. The Bearcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. And the Bearcats are moving quickly down the field.
And, man, I want to see more of that. Like, I want to see more of this offense being aggressive, taking shots on early downs. It doesn't have to be run, pass. Like, being a little bit more diverse. They've struggled today to find big plays. That's a big one there. And that's a really good job by this defense because, remember, when the quarterback runs, now you got an extra blocker because he's not just handing it off and standing there. And they still did a good job at the point of attack, kind of strung it along and made him run out of bounds.
Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. Got room on the return. In with the pick six. Touchdown, Huskies. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, bro.
The Bearcats offense heads out to get things started on this drive. That last pick six after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
And, man, this home crowd has grown frustrated with what they've seen from this offense. I mean, they just haven't put drives together. They haven't been explosive. And another incompletion, and the clock is ticking. It's running down. They've got to find a way to create some big plays, to create some momentum, and get these guys on their feet yelling.
Keeps it on the bootleg. Fires downfield. With the catch, it's Gibson. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down.
This offense was just hoping for one big play. They finally got it. They're trailing big in this game, and they needed that pitch and catch to put them on the doorstep to make this a game again. Give them credit. They never lost their confidence. They never stopped being aggressive, and finally 2 guys hook up. Massive play for the offense.
Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
And obviously trailing in this football game now in the second half. This is exactly what they talked about at halftime. We've got to create some explosive plays in the passing game. They're going to need a lot of this, and the defense is fully aware that they're going to throw the football. But that's a great start to this second half.
And the Bearcats right after the huge play through the air back to the line. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Johnson. They don't fall for the screen. Great job retracing and stopping him at the line of scrimmage. They'll run play action. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Going for 6. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. Down in the end zone, and it'll be a touchback.
Well, coming out of the tunnel in the third quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the third quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, this defense obviously knows they have to be able to stop the run now in the second half if they're going to win this game. And you wonder if they were able to make some tweaks and some adjustments at halftime, maybe getting some more bodies close to the line of scrimmage to give themselves a chance to come back in.
Snags it, and there's running room. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand, safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Williams. Snagged in the middle. It's Moss. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. You're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
It's Williams again. Throws to the wideout. And the third down pass is incomplete.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. Third down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. He might want another play. Williams to throw for it on fourth. He's going to fire deep. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds.
I know the analytics tell me to be aggressive and go for it, but in the second half, in these ball games, the analytics don't work for every single situation. And right now, you've set them up. I just hope this one doesn't come back to bite you right.
Grabs it inside the 15. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ball game.
Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. They were trying to steal a possession to draw a little closer in this game, but the ball didn't go 10 yards, so they'll take over the football with the lead. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Here's Williams to throw. Rushes on him. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. That's the end of the quarter, and Washington has the lead. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. The give as they work on that clock. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Lined up in the gun, Williams on third down. He'll try to do it himself. He's going to be a little bit short of that first down marker, and this defense did a tremendous job not to lose contain on the scramble. On fourth down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. They'll go with Washington. And some great fourth down defense against the run.
Well, you're up by 2 possessions in the fourth quarter. They're hoping with that conversion they ice the game. They don't get it. Feels like they're going to win, but we've seen crazy things happen in college football, and they've left the door open here late. Let's see what happens.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Makes the grab on the big throw. Running free. Touchdown, Bearcats. This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone. And now they'll try to get the 2-point conversion, guys. Off play action. He makes his way in for the 2, and now they trail by only 6.
And it's more common to throw for the 2-point conversion than it is to run anymore. So you practice these a lot. You could tell. Nice timing, nice rhythm, in sync, nice 2-point conversion.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Here comes the Washington offense to start this possession. That last score the defense allowed made it a 1-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. Offense getting set for first down. They're going to run it. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
And with the lead late in this football game, I expect to see more of this from this offense. And what am I telling my running back, who's already put the ball on the ground once today? 2 hands on the football. We're not fighting for all this extra yardage. Like, protect the football. We cannot put that thing on the deck.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Play fake, Williams. Unloads to the wideout. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. What a huge play, what a huge mistake that was with that last interception, and now this offense has a chance late. He'll be stopped after picking up 5, and boy, did he lower those pads and keep those feet moving.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
It's incomplete, but I don't think it's going to matter. There's a flag at the line of scrimmage, and it looks as if the defense was offsides. First and 10. The handoff to Johnson. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. The Bearcats want to pick up the tempo.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Ball spotted right at midfield as they try to convert 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. There's a little room there. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. The give to the tailback. Finding an escape route. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. They'll ride the hot hand. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats! A huge point after this for the lead. And it's good, and now the defense will try to hang on to this lead. A 67-yard touchdown drive there, and it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Williams on the play fake. Pressure coming. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
Makes the grab in their space. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. They had hoped to come up with explosive plays, and they used one there to set them up inside the 30, 1st and 10. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. The Bearcats used the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Washington. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Timeout called, Cincinnati using its second. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. Now Cincinnati spends its final timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. It's good! And they surge on top here in the final minute.
You got to give this guy so much credit, man. It is so hard in practice to simulate the pressure that he just faced. Late in the game, seconds left on the clock, you have an opportunity to kick a field goal to put your team up late in the game, and he absolutely drilled it. What a moment for that young man.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking for a man. It's French. Fires to the wideout. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. Would have loved to have gotten a big return out of that one, but they'll take it 1st down at the 40. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. So still a 2-point game here, and you'd like to give your defense a little pat on the back by following their stop with a score, Jesse.
Yeah, and I feel like the offense here, they sense this opportunity, right, David? They know if they go score, they put themselves in a position to win.
And you put your defense in a great spot. I want to be up in the 4th quarter. If they can put a drive together here, up by a touchdown, I like my chances.